Hey, my super scientists! I'm so glad you guys are back. So today we are going to talk about a new ocean animal called a whale. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. I'm going to be reading you a little informational nonfiction story about whales. And then when we're done, we're going to talk about the activity. So while we're working and while I'm reading to you, I want you guys to be thinking about 3 ideas, 3 facts that kind of stuck in your mind, that stuck in your computer that you could write down. Okay, and then also we're going to talk about the different parts of a whale so that you can go ahead and label the diagram. All right, so here we go. Whales. What are they? Whales are large, intelligent mammals. They are one of the few mammals that spend their entire life in the water. And did you know that whales are born with hair? Their hair all over their body is there when they are born, but as they get older, they lose most of their hair. What do they look like? Did you know that not all whales look the same? There are 78 different species of whales. Whales come in different colors, shapes, and sizes. And whales have smooth, rubbery skin. And in these pictures, you see the humpback whale, the killer whale that you may have seen at SeaWorld, and then another whale called the sperm whale. Common characteristics. So whales have flippers to help them balance and steer in the ocean, kind of similar to a shark. Whales have large tails that help them swim fast. Whales move their tails up and down to swim in the water. Did you know that a whale has something called a dorsal fin? The dorsal fin helps them to not be able to roll over. It keeps them from not rolling over in the water. So it keeps them kind of straight. So that's why they have that dorsal fin. Teeth or no teeth? Whales are classified into 2 different groups. Toothed whales, like you see up here, and then baleen whales. Toothed whales obviously have teeth, and baleen whales have baleen plates that look like bristles on a hairbrush. Okay? All whales have tongues, and a blue whale's tongue can weigh as much as a car. It's pretty big. What do they eat? Pay attention to this. This is important. So whales are carnivores. That means they eat meat, right? They prey on fish and other small ocean animals, similar to what? A shark. Baleen whales are filter feeders, just like some sharks are. They swim towards their prey with their mouths open, and inside their mouth goes large amounts of water and small animals such as fish, squid, octopus, and krill. We've heard about krill before. So the whale then uses its large tongue to push the water out of its mouth while keeping the prey trapped in its baleen bristles. Baleen whales swallow their prey whole. That means they don't chew them, they just swallow it right down. Toothed whales usually hunt larger animals. Sometimes they hunt in pods and they surround their prey. So a pod is a group of whales that swim together. Their pod is almost like their family. Toothed whales use their teeth to bite and grab their dinner so that it cannot escape. Their tongue is used to guide the food to the back of their throat so they can swallow it whole. Did you know some toothed whales can chew their food, but most of them don't? They swallow it whole. So that's a good fact right there. Sound waves. We learned about this when we learned about bats. Do you guys remember the word echolation? Okay, well, guess who else uses echolation to find their food or find their prey? Whales. So whales use echolation to find their way around the deep, murky waters of the ocean. So when you think about it, just like the bats at night can use echolation to help them see, the whales, when they're down deep, 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 deep in the water, the ocean is murky and dark. And so they use echolation to help them find their way. They find their food by bouncing sound signals off their prey. They also use echolation to find each other. A high-pitched sound is sent out by the whale, and the sound bounces off the animal and returns to the whale. Whales use this information to determine the size of the animal and how far away they are. Did you know that another word for echolation is sonar? Submarines, it's a type of a ship that goes down underneath the water, also uses sonar. Hold your breath. Whales are mammals and have lungs, just like us. We can't breathe underwater, and neither can they. When whales are underwater, they hold their breath. And then to breathe, whales come to the surface and they breathe through their blowhole. And you can see that right here in the picture. All that water that's coming out, they breathe through their blowhole. A whale's blowhole is located on top of its head. Whales use their blowhole to blow out water and take in oxygen. Baleen whales have two blowholes, and toothed whales only have one. Staying safe. So this is different than the sharks. Sharks have cartilage, but guess what? Whales are actually like us. They have a skeleton that is made up of bones. The bones help protect them from other animals. And whales also have a thick layer of blubber. Where did we hear about that before? Let's make some connections. That's right, the penguins. We learned about the blubber of a penguin. And what does the blubber do? You remember? That's right. It keeps them warm in the cold water. The blubber also acts as a shield to protect them from other animals. Did you know that whales are very social animals? They live in groups called pods, so they like to be with each other. They like to be with other whales. They don't like to be alone. Whale calves. So a baby whale is called a calf. And if you look at this picture, this is an orca calf. This little baby right here is swimming with the big pod of whales. Whales are mammals, and the whale calves grow inside their mothers until they are ready to be born. Once the calves are born, their mothers take care of them and feed them milk. A female whale is called a cow, and a male is called a bull. Kind of similar to what we learned when we did farm day, right? With regular cows, right? The female is the cow, the male is the bull. Did you know that a blue whale is the largest living mammal on Earth? They can be up to 100 feet long and can weigh up to 420,000 pounds. Wow, that's a whale of a fish. And there we go. So those are some really interesting whale facts. And so on Seesaw today, this is what you are going to see. You are going to see a picture that looks like this. You can either print it out, or you can go ahead and you can just draw yourself 3 little boxes on a plain piece of paper. Draw yourself a little whale and label the parts. So you need to be able to tell me where these parts are. Where is the blowhole? Well, we know that where the water comes out of the spout, that is the blowhole. So you would be writing it up top or drawing it and then listing it up top. What's this called right here? That's right, the tail. So you would write that there. Down here, just like a shark, they have a fin, but they call that fin a flipper. Okay. And then the very last thing right here, remember, these are a special type of teeth called baleen. So you are going to go ahead and label those parts. And then there's 3 boxes for facts. So you need to tell me 3 new things that you learned. If you need to, you can go back and you can listen to Mrs. Lucas's YouTube again to kind of collect some of your facts. Or you can, as you're going, maybe you can push pause, whatever you would like to do. All right, so I'm excited to see your 3 facts and see what you've learned. And I'm also excited to see your drawings or your diagrams. And again, I don't care, you can draw it out or you can go ahead and print it out, okay? So love you guys. You guys are doing a whale of a job. All right, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, okay? Happy Thursday, love you guys.